legendary locksmith spent his entire life building 4 gigantic vaults. Then he chose the one with the highest difficulty rating and locked himself inside. He thought that would lure out a true lock-picking genius. But his own craftsmanship had already reached a godlike level. People tried to rescue him and realized they simply couldn't. In the end, the vault became his tomb. It sank into the deep ocean, with his body still trapped inside. And the person he was waiting for finally shows up today, 100 years later. This man is named Tai. On the surface, he's just a low-level bank employee doing the most basic work every single day. But what people don't know is, he has another identity. He's a master safecracker. A high-difficulty lock? He can open it in just 8 seconds. And his dream is to one day crack the locksmith's 4 legendary locks. But even with skills like that, nobody ever noticed him. Until one day, he receives an anonymous letter, inviting him to come test his hands. At first, he thinks it's just a prank. But after thinking it through, he decides to go check it out anyway. He follows the address in the letter. After giving the correct password at the door, a bodyguard leads him deep inside. And that's when he sees it. Everyone gathered there is a top-tier lockpicking master from different cities. Except Tai is the only one standing there confused. He thought this was going to be some serious meeting, but instead, he's basically forced into a lockpicking competition. Before he even fully understands what's going on, someone on the floor already opens the lock. Then a second, then a third. Only one spot is left. That's when Tai finally moves. He places his hand on the dial, gives it a few smooth turns, and he takes the last spot. Round 2 is even harder, but for Tai, it's still no big deal. This time, the long-haired guy opens it first again. Tai comes right after him, so the two of them advance to the final round. But this last lock is on a completely different level. Even the confident long-haired guy pulls out a special tool. Tai, though, he stays calm. He's so relaxed, he's even chatting with his opponent. Not until there are only 30 seconds left does he finally get serious. As the dial turns, the internal wheels click into place perfectly. 1, 2, and in the end, Tai wins the whole competition. What shocks everyone even more is this. The entire crack takes him less than 10 seconds. That's when he notices a woman in the crowd. She stands out immediately, clean and effortless, like she doesn't belong there. But what he doesn't know is, this woman is about to change his entire life. The next morning, Tai goes to his usual coffee shop to grab breakfast. And there she is again, the same woman from yesterday. She says she wants to talk. Then she casually pulls out a few items, but none of them are hers. She literally just stole them from people in the shop. Her name is Gwen, a globally wanted jewel thief. She's part of an international robbery crew, and she approached Tai for one reason: to recruit him. That anonymous letter, the lock-picking competition, all arranged by her. It was a test to see what he could do, and clearly, she's impressed. At first, Tai wants nothing to do with this mess. He'd rather die than get dragged into a criminal crew. But then Gwen reveals their next target, and it instantly makes Tai's heart race, because they're going after the locksmith's 4 legends. Aside from the one that sank into the ocean, the other 3 are still being used by the World Bank to this day. But there's a catch. Their service term ends in 4 days. Once that deadline hits, all the vaults will be destroyed, meaning this is Tai's last chance to ever touch those legends. Gwen doesn't pressure him. She simply leaves him an address and gives him time to think. After one long night, Tai makes his decision. He joins. Soon, he follows the address to Gwen's base, and one by one, the rest of the crew shows up. A hacker girl handling the tech and logistics, a bearded driver for the getaway, and a tough leader who's the team's muscle. After confirming the key intel and the full plan, they finally begin the operation.